Thank you for watching this video. Hitting the like button is a massive help to the channel, and leave a comment down below. I'll reply to as many as I possibly can. Also subscribe if you want to see more content around here, and consider checking out the Patreon for more channel related perks. The link is in the description. Thank you. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Real Oveiedo story. It's been a while since I've uploaded a Master League video. I've been playing and recording episodes and just not uploading them, and for that I apologise. Just things have kind of got in the way of that. So instead of having a backlog of episodes for people to kind of catch up through, I'm going to do this episode here and just kind of let you know what's happened since the last time we were out. So since the last episode we played, I think we played against Barcelona in the last episode, lost 3-1, but put up a good fight. And then we managed to get ourselves a 2-0 win against Sociedad. And we picked up some decent points. We've been scoring goals, that is the main thing. We haven't had any games other than this last Palmas game where we haven't scored goals. And Koyalapu has found his shooting boots yet again. 11 goals now in 29 games for the season. And having the introduction of Roger Martinez, who hasn't necessarily set the world light in terms of goals, but has improved the way we play, has really helped Kuala and obviously spurred him on to get back in scoring ways. Now in terms of the table, it looks like this. We've been playing okay, we've been picking up points, already picked up more points in this second half of the season than we did in the entire first half. We are now outside of the relegation zone only by a point, but 3 points can get us into 15th place, and it is that kind of there are 4 teams, as you can see there, between 15th and 18th place, and that kind of rotates because we're all quite inconsistent as the table shows. But essentially all we need to do is stay out of that relegation zone. It's going to be a battle, and today we are playing against Valencia. It's going to be hard to get a point here, but let's do this. Right, so this is our kind of setup at the moment. And Gyotze has been on a rapid improvement for a little while now. He's up to 76 overall, and he can go a lot higher than that. But he's been a very, very good player for us across the course of this season. And here we go. We're at Mestalla, the home of Valencia. Let's see if we can pick up 3 points. Let's do this. We're underway. Every point really counts at this stage in the season, especially in our current predicament. Oh, it's great football. Wow. Incredible football from Valencia. We have a goal down, and that is not the start we wanted at all. What do you do against football like that? Really tried to cover his options, and oh, that's really good stuff. Fair play. We said it was going to be difficult. Now we can finally get a touch of the ball. Let's see if we can make something happen. Kondogbia cutting out everything we do in the midfield so far. Obviously an old channel favourite. Played in the hugely successful QPR Master League series. Iterbe. And gets it through to Martinez, who shoots, scores, and there we go. We were talking about him not setting the world alight in terms of goals, and he goes and picks one up there. That's an equaliser. That was an incredible through ball. I think that was for Iterbe, was it? Absolutely phenomenal through ball that. It looked like Martinez wasn't going to get anywhere near it. Let's have a look at that again. And yes, it is Iterbe. And what an incredible ball that is. And a fantastic finish. Montas with the free kick. Gets it high. Andres Pereira's going to jump for that, and he gets it. Martinez finds Vinicius Jr., who turns his man quite comfortably. Gets it in there, and Zakaria with the header. And what a turnaround for the books that is. Looked like he was never going to get there. Ended up getting clattered in the process. Comes out perfectly fine though, it seems. And he doesn't score many, but he comes up at the right times. And that is an important one, definitely. Good industry there from Martinez, and a great play from Vinicius Jr. And he outjumps not only their centre-back, but their goalkeeper as well. That is sheer. That is just sheerly a case of who wants it more. Sheerly, is that a word? I don't think it is, but we'll run with that. Escasibar with the through ball, tried to find Martinez. He has got a good passing range, but couldn't get it through that time. And now Valencia starting to knock it about quite well. Escasibar, brilliant. Now finds Vinicius Jr. Oh, he still got it. Vinicius Jr. now getting into the box. Shoots. Martinez should get there, and he does. And it's 3-1. And what a fantastic performance this guy's putting in today. Showing what he can do. And definitely keeping Kylipo on his toes. Let's have a look at that again. And again, it's just good hard work from Vinicius Jr. And then the keeper couldn't keep a hold of that shot. Ended up coming off his shin. And when it comes to a battle of simply just, you know, who's going to fight for it hardest in the air, very few people are going to beat big Roger Martinez there. And there was no chance. And there we go. 3-1 at half-time. We're looking good. We are really looking good in a game that we didn't think we'd get anything from. And it seems like we really could run away with this if we carry on playing well. We're not doing the whole possession game that we used to. We were never going to beat Valencia in that sense with Real Oveiedo. But we're being incredibly effective and just getting the goals. Jorge. Couldn't quite win that. De Vries picks up though. He's been getting better in recent weeks as well. Oh, Vinicius Jr., great feet. Oh, Martinez with the feet. Oh, he's just wide. He's absolutely tearing this defence to shreds right now. Oh, that is incredible footwork. He just couldn't wrap his foot around the finish. Bringing on Manu Garcia to replace Andres Pereira. Pretty much a like-for-like swap. Oh, and that's poor from Jorge Merida. Absolutely poor. Just didn't jump high enough. And left Zaza with a very easy finish. And now it's game on. They're only one goal behind. And they're going to pile forward like you wouldn't believe. That is so poor. Jorge's had a really bad game in the air today. It's unlike him. A touch to get it away. Iturbe, great feet from him. Runs Martinez. Couldn't hold on to it. Iturbe can get there though. It's a good ball and Martinez can't get there. But that doesn't matter. That is it. It's finished 3-2. And there was a bit of tension at the end of that. Could have gone either way. And in the end, we managed to hold on and get the 3 points. And of course, Roger Martinez gets man of the match. There we go. Confirmation of that result. Is that going to put us any higher up the table? It should do. We are now in 16th. Fantastic. That is more like it. And now we can kind of start setting our sights higher up into that mid-table area of relative safety. I mean, we can still absolutely slip into the relegation spots from where we are. So we cannot get complacent at all. But we really want to start chalking up these wins. And we're doing quite well right now. I think we only managed 2 wins in the first half of the season. So to pick up 5 since the end of January is fantastic. Let's keep this going. So this is the squad we're going to go with. Gjorta still with that flashing arrow, that dramatic improvement. Keep him in the squad as much as possible. He's also got a team role of a rising star, which means the better he plays, the better everybody else plays and develops as well. So he's a very, very important part of this team. Also, to counteract that, the worse he plays, the worse everyone develops. So we need to make sure that we don't leave him too exposed against the likes of Johnny. Here we go, away at Malaga. La Rosaleda. And there's quite an atmosphere here under the floodlights. And let's hope our boys can rise to the occasion. Let's do this. Zakaria. Oh, Yeboah's picked up on that that lazy back pass there. Found Iturbe, who's got the pace. Shoots! Oh, it's a good save. It's a very good save. But Martinez, as he does, fights his way back into possession, has a shot, and it's in the hands of Jimenez. Zakaria. Oh, wins it back brilliantly. Iturbe. Oh, he gets it in with the back heel. We said we needed something from him. We got a bit of help from the deflection, but he'll claim that. He'll definitely be claiming that. And what a bit of creativity that was. Zakaria, after winning the ball back, he had a couple of options to aim for. Ended up just fizzing it into that danger area. Keeper probably was going to save that. Maybe might have got a toe to it, but in the end, the deflection put it out of his reach, in off the post. That defender's going to be feeling a bit shit about that. Throw in deep in our area, and we need to deal with this as soon as possible. And De Vries does very well there, and finds Martinez, who sends Yeboah on his way again. Kind of pushes him out a bit wide there. Doesn't mind, comes inside, and what a goal that is from him. What a finish. He's been on the fringes of this team, but in the second half of this season, he's come up with quite a few good performances. And Yeboah might end up being a bit of a late bloomer. He really might. He's really starting to show what he's got. He's more than just a pace merchant. He's starting to get goals and assists to his name, and can't argue with that. He's starting to become a really good squad option. Potentially pushing for a first team spot as well. It's cut inside with ease, and that's a good finish. On the weak foot, have a word. Oh, I thought we had that covered there. I really thought we had that covered there, but the cross came in, and De Vries didn't get his head to it, and it took a very good reflex save from Jamontas to keep the score at 2-0. He wants that clean sheet. Macolian got that very well. Yeboah turns his man brilliantly, and now Martinez can run at them. Can he get another goal before the end of the half? No! Ref, why would you blow the whistle there? Oh. 2-0 at half time though. And can't really complain there. We are looking good. We're looking good. And again, we're not smashing teams in terms of possession here, but it's a real counter-attacking, swashbuckling style. And we're not sitting back and defending either. We're just being very direct, getting the job done and getting the goals, and it's really paying off. And it feels, I might be speaking a bit soon here because we're far from safe, but it feels like that good Oveiedo side are back. We are back. And Malaga have been knocking at the door. They're really trying to make something happen here. Zakaria should get there, and he does quite comfortably. Yeboah now. Oh, tried to offload it to Kalipu for the 1-2. Just couldn't quite, and Roland's ended up with that. That's a good tackle by Escasio. Was a great tackle. Now Kalipu up against Lopez, and is going to give them a real headache now. Fresh legs. Andres Pereira tried to get that cross in there, and it was a poor effort. Oh, Ghiozza. And, oh, no one on the end of it. Is that going to be a corner? I think it is. Ghiozza's going to have a look for Kalipu here. Ends up with Yeboah, and Andres Perez is going to try and keep this alive. Oh, and he does. Oh, that's great feet from him. The cross stays in, and it's a good save by the keeper. Zakaria. Oh. Kalipu plays a great through ball into Yeboah, who cuts inside his man. Oh, can't get that shot away. It's blocked. Oh, Yeboah! Oh, so close. So close. That would and probably should have been 3-0. Oh, how unlucky. Oh, it's just so crowded on the edge of the box, but in the end, we get that 2-0 victory. We're starting to really rack some wins up in the second half of the season, and we are playing well. We are playing well right now. There we go. Yeboah gets that man of the match. Iturbe also having a good game as well. It was the wingers that came to the rescue today rather than the strikers. Neither Martinez nor Kalipu could actually make a difference in terms of the goals. Great play from the rest of the team, pulling their weight when needed. There we go, confirmation of that result, and 3 points has got us into 15th. So it's progress. It is progress, and we're within, you know, touching distance of being actually mid-table, which was always our aim for the start of this season, to be mid-table and away from the relegation battle. It's not quite turning out that way. It is quite tight in the race to get away from that 18th spot, but I think the way we're playing right now, you'd have to fancy us to stay up. I think if we can finish this season above 15th, that would be good. I think, you know, anywhere 14th and higher is acceptable for our first season after promotion. We don't really want to be in that kind of relegation rabble, and we are pulling ourselves away from it, which is positive. And Ghiozza continuing to develop very, very well, and Thiago as well. He's been developing incredibly well whilst being out on loan. It's going to be interesting when he comes back into the squad after this loan spell to see who takes that attacking midfield spot. He's got some real competition there, but if he keeps on taking his chances like this while he's out on loan, who's to say he can't come in and claim it? Right, and that's it for the end of this episode. Thank you all for watching, and we'll be back hopefully very soon with this game against Real Madrid. Might even play it live. I'm going to put a vote to the patrons. Do you want to see this Real Madrid game in its entirety as a whole, or do you want to see it as just as part of a normal episode and played the way we normally do? That's completely up to you, and I'll be leaving that vote down in the Patreon. If you haven't subscribed to the Patreon already, check it out. There's a link in the description. For as little as $1 a month, you can have a say in decisions like this, and there are plenty of other perks too. Check that out. The link is in the description. Patreon.com/ShogunFC. It allows you to support this channel, and it's always much appreciated, but it's not mandatory, so it's completely your choice. Until next time, thank you for watching. It's good to be back. Take care. Peace.